Welcome to Chicago.
SportstownChicago.com.
O'Hare.
Broadcasting live from Sportstown, Chicago.
Broadcast home for your Windy City Bulls and Chicago Dogs.
We're in a league of our own. Now, here's your SportstownChicago.com update.
At 8:51, I am Lee Sanders with your Chicago Sportstown.com update powered by the Illinois Media School. If interested in a career in media, go to beonair.com. NBA yesterday, the Spurs handed the L to the Lakers at the crib to advance to the Cup semifinals. At one point, they even led by as much as 24. Stephon Castle went off with 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists in 27 minutes. And De'Aaron Fox contributed with 20 points, 4 rebounds. On the Lakers side, Luka Doncic went off with 35 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds in 41 minutes. And Marcus Smart contributed with a season high of 26 points and 8 threes. In 28 minutes. LeBron James had 19 points, 8 assists, and 9 rebounds in 36 minutes. Victor is predicted to return Saturday, December 13th in the semifinals against OKC. He has been out with a left calf strain. Speaking of OKC, they said okay, see you later to the Phoenix Suns. They demolished them 138-89. Shea started with 28 points and 8 assists in 27 minutes, and Chet followed with 24 points and 8 rebounds in 25 minutes. They led by as much as 53, and as mentioned, they play Saturday against the Spurs in OKC. This has been your SportstownChicago.com scoreboard update brought to you by the Illinois Media School. If interested in a career in media, go to beonair.com. All right. Welcome. We are on the track. Hola, como estas? What up, though? All right, it's Lee here from the DonLee Show. With no DonLee today, of course, no Matt today, but we're gonna take it easy anyway. I've got Nick, I've got Adam, a regular on the show. Nick was here last time. Nick, how you doing today? I'm pretty good. Thank you very much, man. Tell me anything. How can we find you on social media first?
I'm all over the place on here, basically. So if you want to catch me, basically Monday through Friday, I'm on here. We do Blow the Whistle Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Low Blow Sports on Tuesday. Otherwise, Bad Karma Wrestling over on Friday as well, and Johnston4223 if you want to follow me on Twitter or whatnot, or see whatever the wrestling stuff I'm replying to.
Nice. Yeah, that's how we get it in. How about you, Adam? Tell people something.
Hey, man, I can't complain. It's always good being on the DonLee Sports Talk Show.
Love it.
It's always good. You guys can find me on Instagram at slim_SHNADY, slim_Shanady, and on the fifth quarter from 3 to 4 on Thursdays, or every now and again 5 to 6.
Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, we're kicking it off this time. Today we're going to have a little bit of the NBA Cup recap. We're going to talk Bulls, what they need to do to win tomorrow, some of their best lineups and rosters that we've seen this year so far, as well as NFL betting props, and that is not in the order that I mentioned. We're going to start with the NFL. Okay, so a lot of specific picks. One thing that stood out to me, of course, out of the next week coming is Baker Mayfield and Matthew Stafford. But I'm just going to ask you guys, you know what I mean? Are there any games that you're paying attention to specifically that you want to poke at? Oof.
Well, there's a game going on right now.
Yeah.
How about it, right? That should have been first.
Halftime right now, Falcons up 14-13. So the Buccaneers must have just got a field goal in this last possession. But right now, Kyle Pitts, 2 touchdowns on 6 receptions, 111 yards. He's going crazy for your opening round for the fantasy playoffs right now.
No doubt. Laying his line down well, I suppose. I don't know what you think he's predicted at, but sounds like he may overpass.
Well, we got some huge divisional games this week besides the one that's going on right now. Ravens-Bengals, for what it's worth, the Bengals need to if they got to win to stay alive. If they get one more loss, they're eliminated from the playoffs. Chargers-Chiefs. Chargers need to get a win to stay competitive with Denver. Again, same deal. Chiefs are back against the wall. If they want to have any sort of chance, if it's not already out the door, they need to win this game. And then Bills and Patriots. That'll be the Bills need to win this one if they want to have a chance to get to that number 1 seed or just take over the number 1 spot in that AFC.
It's always interesting to see like these teams go against each other because in division rivalries are always the hardest to go against. And seeing Josh Allen play against teams outside the division is just Hall of Fame level, putting up 30, 40 points on fantasy week by week, depending, on those teams. But, in division, he struggles a lot.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen, one of the best quarterbacks in the league with the Buffalo Bills. I mean, we'll see how he does against the Patriots because the Patriots, I don't know if any of you guys thought about this, but did you guys expect the Patriots to do this well?
No, not at all. I figured they would have been doing better than last year with Mike Vrabel, just because that's just the way that he is. I feel like he's a very good head coach, but not to this extent. The lollipop schedule helps, but
that's true.
It's when all these guys subscribe to the head coach and they're all working well, and Drake May is putting up MVP type numbers. It all comes together.
The amazing thing about like Mike Vrabel is that he still has like that Belichick mentality in terms of winning.
Yeah. But
it's the modern day way of winning with the sprinkle of just the attitude of Bill Belichick. That's the way I've heard it phrased from someone. Unknown source. Not kidding. But no, at the end of the day, just the Patriots have been just playing phenomenal. Drake May looks like an MVP candidate.
How about it, right?
I mean, you also got Matthew Stafford, but I mean, that's one of the few players in this league outside of Tom Brady that ages like fine wine.
Very true.
Right. Drake May definitely was predicted to do his thug dizzle, if I could just say, last year, of course. So I think this is a makeup, a little bit of a catch up. Definitely didn't see the Patriots going off like that as well. Yeah. The prop lines brought to you will be sponsored by FanDuel. Okay, they are not exhausted, but they are broad as well. Falcons at Buccaneers. It's one of the first ones I'll mention. Baker Mayfield, passing yards over under 216.5, passing attempts 31.5, and rushing yards 18.5.
For passing, I got over.
You got the over.
Yeah, I got the over on the passing yards. Yeah, easy.
Easy peasy. Got something to say about the Falcons, or is it on Baker?
Well, with the Falcons losing Michael Penix, I mean, that doesn't exactly help their case in winning this game. I mean, you got Kirk Cousins, but I think he's a little washed or a little French toasted. So we'll see. I mean, with the way the Buccaneers are just set up, they're they're a pass-heavy offense. You got Mike Evans, who's on IR. You got Chris Godwin.
He's playing.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's caught. He's the leading receiver right now for the Bucs. He's got 3 receptions for 57 yards.
He's trying to get 1,000 yards before the season ends.
I think so.
Dude, if he does, what a legend. I mean, he's got, 5 weeks to do it? Yeah, he's got 5 weeks to do it, including today.
All right. Hey, I noticed you mentioned the Patriots, Nick.
Yeah.
Got the Patriots and the Chargers, right? So
Patriots Bills this week.
Oh, excuse me, Patriots and Bills.
Yeah, Patriots Bills. Like I said, big division matchup. Like I mentioned, Bills need this one if they want to stay for that. If they want to win the division one, or just to try and compete for that number 1 spot in the AFC. It's kind of crazy that the Patriots' 2 losses are, what was it? 1 loss to the Steelers and a loss to the Panthers, I believe.
Yeah.
Or no, a loss to the Browns. Excuse me. So they could have been 13-0.
Yeah, about it easily.
13-0.
It's always those weird losses.
Oh yeah, and they were both at home too. For if that adds anything to it too. I'm looking at the line right now. 1.5 point favorite for the Bills on the road. 49.5 in terms of the total. I'll lean with that total. I'll hit the over on that one. The Bills have been firing on all cylinders, and on top of that, what helps is a defense that's kind of like a saloon barn door that kind of just no help there. So that'll allow the Patriots and whoever wants to run the ball or end up catching it that day, if it's Keyshawn Boutte or maybe Matt Collins getting some looks. For what it's worth, Hunter Henry's been doing pretty well on the receiving end. So they're coming off a bye, which is really good and important for them too. So I want to lean Bills for the importance of it, because I always feel like when it comes to moments like this, he's just like, all right, Buffalo, get on my back. Let's just go score 6 total touchdowns, like 3 through the air and 3 on the ground or something crazy like that.
No doubt.
It helps.
Nope, not an interruption. I'm with you chiming in.
Hey, look, it helps me on fantasy. I have them this year, man. Put up those 6 touchdowns that Nick said. Please, Josh. Please.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, in all honesty, I think, the Bills are really firing on all cylinders at the right time. Now, is this just lightning in a bottle, or does this keep going throughout the regular season? That's a question to be answered at the end. But in the playoffs, it's a little different. And also, speaking of playoffs, the Chiefs are 6-7 too.
Yeah.
Which is unexpected. They've been having their struggles as well. Travis Kelce hasn't been catching the catches that he normally would from last year going backwards. So I want to ask both of you guys this: does Kansas City make the playoffs?
And that's kind of what Nick was hinting at too, with them being on the verge right now. It's like technically,
I think they're in the hunt.
Yeah. I think
it's Kareem Hunt.
I think it's rough right now. I don't know if Patrick has kind of had his tricks a little bit exposed. You know what I mean? Constantly.
So right now they're sitting at an 11% chance to make the playoffs.
Oh man!
To win the division, they're at less than 1% to earn a bye, and to even make the playoffs, right around 2%. So they're going to need a lot of help.
Yeah,
they're going to need a lot of help. They're going to need a lot of people ahead of them to start losing, which would start with a win over the Chargers. The Broncos would have to lose to the Packers this week. Even that, like that doesn't really even matter for them altogether. So they need a lot of help, and right now it's looking pretty dark for the Kansas City Chiefs to get in that playoff spot.
Possibly a couple miracles have to be in play. Last 5 games out of those 4 losses. At one point, he had a passer rating of 19.8. Threw 3 interceptions that game, merely 160 yards. Highest out of that last 5 games was the win with 352.
And what's interesting about the Chiefs, just looking at the stats here, they've lost by either a field goal or a touchdown.
Yeah, totally. And you want to pay attention again too. You know what I mean? You definitely want to pay attention to the Texans. They lost by 10. So
if we're looking ahead for the Chiefs, with their 4 games left, the Chargers, the Titans, the Broncos, and the Raiders, I only see them going 2-2, and that's not gonna be enough. 8-9 is not gonna be enough to get into the playoffs in the AFC side. It's just not gonna happen. So,
no doubt about it.
It's gonna be tough not having Patrick Mahomes in the playoff run for what, first time in last decade. It seems like
it was due for it. You know what I mean? Everybody gets tired of watching Throne. They want to figure out what's going on, and of course, a lot of people were saying that the Chiefs were probably overhyped a little bit as well. A little bit of cheating going on. Have you heard about all that?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. They always throw the ref ball in there with them. I'll toss it up to you then, really quick.
No doubt.
Does that conversation of Patrick Mahomes catching up to Tom Brady? Wow. Is there a chance? I mean, that puts a really big damper on it, does it not?
Chilled out big time since then, hasn't he? I mean, like I say, heavy on them figuring out those tricks. I remember when we were watching that run to the right and throw to the left that first time he did it, and we were like, yeah, this guy's going to be epic. But now coming in with so much new competition, young guys, you see Drake May doing his thing. I don't know. Maybe there'll be other people gunning for it with him, at least. That's for sure. Yeah. But, like you say, you see this decline now, and you got to wonder not only the way that they lost against the Bills last year, too, just kind of falling apart, the year before, excuse me. But you got to wonder, what was it really? Maybe there was a weak NFL in that first championship with Andy Reid. Yeah. I think the second one maybe even could be arguably, it was a little bit more flukier. I'd say the first one was more fought out for. Maybe.
I mean, yeah, did you have to definitely sit back and just kind of pick at the games and decide if it, is it? I don't think it's Patrick's fault necessarily.
Yeah.
But maybe it's something that you were kind of on. Maybe just the people that talent level where KC was almost head and shoulders above. Now, not that they did got worse, just the league got better.
Yeah, no doubt.
They kind of all crept up to that same expectation, that same level. So it's going to be I think as much as Andy Reid joked it off a while ago in his press conference, I think the fatigue of it making deep playoff runs could have hit this squad. Like Travis Kelce has been playing Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, that whole core has been playing 3-4 extra games for the past 5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
So that can add up. And as much as they want, like I said, as much as they don't think that is a factor, it definitely could be.
Huge factor. I agree with you. I think every single play adds a little more wear and tear. You know what I mean? So I definitely kick in with you there. Now, what we got coming up next is a little bit probably used to it. Probably
you are watching a master.
The Bulls just have not been able to get it together. BS is not even the word anymore, but if it was, it'd be about Bulls stuff. I'm still talking Bulls stuff. We're gonna come right back with it here in a second. Thank you. Okay, what happened? Oh, sorry.
You're good.
What's wrong with the commercial?
I think you just gotta plug up. Put the music up. Pot it up.
Come here to drink beer! We came here to win this ball game!
Chicago's so lucky.
SportsTownChicago.com.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Pizza at your house and you can get it at the store. Uh-oh, here we go. Chicagoland area. Little Caesars is heating up for the summer. Try our new Crazy Puffs, $3.99. Walk in or delivery. 7 days a week. 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Filled with cheesy mozzarella, pepperoni, pizza sauce, buttery, garlic flavored drizzle, Italian herb and Parmesan seasoning, deep dish Detroit style pizza, $7.99. Super cheesy bread, $5.99. Hot and ready combo, $12.99. And for your daily deals, go to LitCaesars.com. Oh, Little Caesars with our crazy puffs and cheesy dreams. You light up my soul with your pepperoni schemes. With every slice we share, with every moment we did in this piece of love affair. So you didn't hear that just here. You don't want to miss out on these delicious deals. Visit your Chicagoland area Little Caesars today. Cheese, cheese, cheese.
Nobody does food better than our friends south of the border. If you're looking for delicious, authentic Mexican food in Chicagoland's backyard, check out the Topos restaurant. Try their quesadillas, burritos, or my favorite, the 3-taco combo with steak and extra chipotle salsa.
Muy caliente!
They even have breakfast for early risers. Topos is the highest rated Mexican restaurant in Naperville on Yelp. Once you try it, you'll understand why. Visit totoposnaperville.com for their menu, special offers, and online ordering on Grubhub. Pickup or delivery. Topos Restaurant, open nightly until 8:30, closed on Sundays, located next to the Jewel on Aurora Avenue in Naperville. Experience fresh, homemade Mexican at the Topos Restaurant.
I got an affordable family-owned restaurant for you that won't cost you an arm and a leg. It's Goodies in River Grove. My Goodies order never changes. A gyros, not a gyro. Smothered in sauce and hot fries on the side for less than $9. If I'm really starved, I'll add a chicken kebab to my order. Looking for more? Try a juicy cheeseburger, Chicago-style hot dogs, or a toasty corned beef meal. I can walk in 7 days a week, dine with my family, or call 708-583-1700. Pick it up and enjoy it at home. Can't stop in? Not a problem. Goodies delivers through Grubhub, DoorDash, and Seamless. Goodies is located at Cumberland, Belmont, River Grove. Goodies bring authentic Greek food to the Chicago.
It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee, like a smooth new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing butter pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream pie cold brew. What could be better than iced frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee and keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swapo Ramen. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashland in Chicago, Melrose Park in Ulsan, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Have stuff for sale? Become a Swapo Ramen vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-ramen.com. Swapo Ramen, the first name in flea markets.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like it.
And we're back. Lee and Nick are here live in effect. We're getting it done. The NBA Cup has run us over with competitive gameplay, to say the least. And 2 NBA Cup blowouts between 4 premier teams. OKC blew out the offensive heavy Lakers by, the Phoenix Suns, okay, by 53 points. Yikes, 138 to 89. Didn't even let them score 100 points. Didn't let the fans get a burger, a piece of chicken. And I wonder if they even missed 2 free throws. And then you got on the other end.
I think that's what it is now. It's not that the home team scores 100. It's if the other team, the opposing team doesn't score 100.
Right.
I think most of them do that now.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
I remember the Bulls used to keep it simple.
Yeah.
Let you, if you get 100 points, win or lose, Big Mac.
But now offenses average like 125 points a game. So
yeah, right.
McDonald's gonna go bankrupt.
They had to switch it up a little bit, and they were pretty smart. They kept it to the Bear family locations, right?
Oh yeah.
Other option we had was Lakers versus Spurs. Spurs didn't do as explosive as OKC did, but just as much a blowout at one point, led by 25 points. finished the game with a nearly 20-point win. What do you take away? What do you take away the most from? I would say the Spurs and the Lakers game first. I feel like OKC's been a repeated story.
Yeah. Quickly on the Thunder, just on the OKC.
No doubt.
It's just, is it even fair at this point?
Yeah.
They're an absolute juggernaut.
For sure.
I mean, they could maybe only lose. They might only lose like 4 games this year.
Yeah, I was with you when you said it, right, too, because even that Portland Trailblazers one was so surprising. It's funny how we were just talking about the last.
I feel like the closest games that they would have lost were basically their first 2 when they had to go to overtime in both of them, and they came down to like a last second shot for both.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was the last time. And then besides the one game that they actually did lose. Otherwise, they looked flawless. And on top of that, you mentioned, you guys talked about this yesterday, you and Matt.
Yeah.
The small potential that, well, first of all, I'm gonna backtrack even more. The Thunder have lottery picks this year.
No doubt.
Why?
They're sitting on
come on.
Yeah, they're sitting on potential.
And what I was finally going to get to was you guys were talking Giannis trade and Anthony Davis talk. If they trade for Giannis, they could still give up like 2 prospects and 3 first-round picks, and still have like 4 or 5 4 or 5 top prospects and 4 or 5 first-round picks left. So
exactly,
it's straight up not fair right now. Everything you hear about OKC is not being over-exaggerated. They are truly crazy.
They're the truth.
To your original question of Spurs and Lakers, when you told me that Wembanyama didn't play, that's pretty huge, and to have that outcome and to beat the Lakers. And with the same, in that same breath, like the Lakers have been playing really good ball without LeBron James. Now he's back and he's playing pretty well. This is a huge game, and I know this doesn't affect their record necessarily. It's their cup games, but still, this is big. This is a really big move because these are 2 teams that are currently in playoff contention and are most likely end up seeing each other sometime down the line.
No doubt. You know, it was very surprising. It was very surprising to see the way that it went, especially considering that Stephon Castle took off pretty late. Only scored 9 points in the first half. Second point just came out with a blitz, 21. And Marcus Smart's just gunning threes like he's Stephen Curry. Went 8 for 14, if I'm not mistaken. So it was pretty funny because everybody was clicking. You saw LeBron kind of take that step down as far as being the ball handler, primary scorer. He took his little 19 points and 8 assists and attributed well to Luka Doncic's 35.
15 boards. He still had himself a game.
He did. Yeah, he did. Double-double, nearly triple-double. And you wonder where Reeves was in this game a little bit, of course. That's probably the explanation of it. If not, the defense just really let him down bad, of course. But very huge. I agree with you. You know what I mean? With Wembanyama being gone, you wonder what's their impact. You know what I mean? What do you think they could do, especially against somebody like OKC?
I mean, yeah. You would want your alien, you want your freak with you at all points in time. But
say maybe back Saturday.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
But still, like this is a very solid squad no matter what. Stephon Castle was, I believe, what was that? His rookie season last year. Yeah, so he's a sophomore this year.
Yes, sir.
I mean, he's playing as if he's been in the league for these like almost a veteran right now. He's doing very well. De'Aaron Fox one of the most underrated players, at least in my opinion. Not a lot of people give him his flowers.
Nope.
And Harrison Barnes just seemed to find his way onto winning teams or just into good roles every single time. Like his time on OKC or his time on Golden State, even his little tenure on Sacramento when they weren't doing very well, but he was still having himself some games. So this is still a really well established squad, and I know Greg Popovich's health hasn't been 100%, but that coaching mindset that hasn't left the building.
No doubt.
So this is still a very well run organization, and again, one of those teams who's also still I see constantly like, oh, this top guy can go here, this top guy can go to San Antonio sometime soon. I'm just like, that's scary that they could still be adding pieces to this team.
No doubt about it, right? And especially with Victor being on the side, one thing you got to love is that they get a chance to build their chemistry with each other as well. Usually with the offense being played through him, of course, you can kind of feel the presence of, without him. I should say, he's missed. His presence is missed. So I think that would be very interesting as well, playing against somebody like OKC who runs fast, who will test you on both sides, but especially in the paint. Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous, and Jalen Williams, get to the paint almost as much as anybody. I'm surprised the Bulls have more points in the paint than anybody because they get straight to the cup. And that was a very surprising stat to me. So huge on that. I wonder. I kind of got your pick basically. You would imagine OKC's still gonna come out with that against the Spurs, right?
Oh yeah, and when it comes down to this whole finishing up the cup and everything, to pick anyone that isn't OKC to win everything, I would suppose that would just be ill advised.
Blasphemy, right? 24-1 record, and out of those games, 16 of them were won by 15 or more.
Oh my God!
The average margin of victory is an astonishing 17.5 points, and so that's the best in 25 games in NBA history.
That's absolutely insane.
I absolutely agree with you. I think that they've got it in the bag. I wonder sometimes if it could be a setup to trick people, but no, I don't know where it would come from, right? At all. I don't know.
It was funny. You just see Tyrese Halliburton obviously out this whole entire year with the ruptured Achilles, but just to think he took that team to 7 games, even giving them 3 losses in any sort of way. And again, just looking at their schedule, it's just so hard to even pick out 3 other losses for the Thunder right now.
For real. No, seriously.
So I guess my message is Tyrese, we need you back. We need
quickly.
Yeah, hurry up. Get well soon there, Bubba.
Yeah, we need a catalyst, a supervillain or something. Well, it depends on how people see the story, right? I mean, blowing out somebody like the Lakers who had only lost 6 games by 29, blowing them out. Utah Jazz, not really at the top of the mark, but pretty good offensive rating, especially with Lauri Markkanen. Blew them out by 32. And, it's good depth too for them. A lot of good matchups when it comes to like the Dallas Mavericks, who they blew out by 21. You know what I'm saying? Like Anthony Davidson, et cetera, down there. Definitely just a terror squad on offense. It reminds me and made me check the time when it comes to the Bulls too, man, because you wonder, man, what are they gonna do? They got a game coming up tomorrow. You know they're playing, all right?
Yeah, playing the Hornets.
Yeah,
playing the Hornets, not too good.
We lost against them last time.
Yeah, that's true. The Bulls have just strung together some awful losses. I don't know if you saw that the Pacers have 5 wins this whole year. 2 of them are against the Bulls.
Yeah. My God.
Yeah. So not looking too good. I was saying this yesterday when we were trying to figure this out. I don't think there's one solution to, let's get if the Bulls traded for this piece, or if the Bulls traded this piece away. I don't think there's one move that's going to salvage this team right now. There's just a lot of open holes right now. I mean, there's the bench, what we thought was bench mob 2.0 is now kind of become a detriment to the team. That you don't really want anyone coming off the bench to come in this game.
Yeah.
Injuries. I mean, everyone gets injured, but it's really just it's a shame when they go down. And I don't know about you. I'll flip this over to you. That trade window for Vooch has got to be closed. Right? I mean, is there anything you would even want for him? And if so, like, what could you do?
Yeah, no, right. I think he's in that. He's nearing that Haslam position with the Bulls, so to speak. Right. I mean, I don't want to take away from him too much. That's a shot fired because he is still effective to an extent. But yeah, definitely. I don't know what they're holding out for. Bulls tend to do silly things like have a Jimmy Butler and and a Patrick Williams, and then get rid of the Butler, and et cetera. So obviously, I guess under this rebuild act, trying to make sure they keep their pockets swole is all I can see, because it would seem that they do want to build around, like you say, Buzelis, Kobe White, for sure, even Trey Jones. Trey Jones has been more of an actual playmaker for the Bulls than anybody else except Josh Giddey. Yep. When you say that, I agree. It's funny because I've always tried to be Bulls friendly to an extent while still being honest. It's true. There's not much help you can give them to be even you're a second round playoff contender. Not right now.
Yeah, we got sold a bag of goods at 6-1.
Yeah, right.
Now sitting at 9-14. Just it's not a good feeling.
Yeah,
it's not good.
I still picture you in the corner too, just silent through it all. I'll smile it up. You weren't hating or nothing. You were just I'm not getting into this. I've been here before. Yeah, we were talking about it in that manner. What do you think is gonna happen? I think that the key of the game for next game is just get Josh Giddey started early, and keep Buzelis on the attack. One thing, hilariously enough, I wanted to show some media. The Bulls have a top 10 highlight on there. On their page, 4 of them are Matas.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
4.
That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, he's basically the only fire starter, the only thing going right in the right way.
Really,
getting the steals, making some athletic plays, some nice dunks. It's good to see that pick right there has been just doing well. Honestly,
no doubt about it. If you wrap it up, what would you trade Vooch for? What would you trade Patrick Williams for?
Oh man,
Jesus Christ!
I know. I've seen the rumors that there even could be a 3-way trade, including Kobe White to Dallas, Jonathan Kuminga coming over from Golden State to the Bulls, and then I'm blanking on the third option, but that's the new name I keep popping up is Jonathan Kuminga from Golden State. So if somehow, some way, which Golden State wants a big man, throw Vooch in there, might have to throw in a pick. I'm kind of okay with it considering Kuminga's age, is he's only 23, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that's the case, because you just saw in this last big get when they made the trade with Zach LaVine, getting all those younger guys that are maybe coming off the bench, but they've been playing since they were 20, 21, 22, and you saw that in Kevin Huerter and in those other acquisitions. So hopefully it's some other move like that. That could probably be the case.
Big deal.
Yeah.
Good deal. I ain't gonna lie, Nick, it's been a pleasure having you.
I appreciate you having me on. It's been fun.
You know that, man. Every time. I don't know exactly what's going to happen with this NBA Cup. I know that it will be exciting. Definitely going to see OKC probably storm through it, but we'll be here next time to give you guys some good info on how it went. So until next time, me and Nick will bid a farewell. Nick, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
N Johnston 4223 on I think that's my Instagram handle, or just 42. I forget. And then same thing, N Johnston 6351 on the Twitter side. So there you go.
Good deal. Yeah. You got Lee, BROGEOD. I on all platforms, and I am currently developing more on the media because Nick has me inspired. Okay, and he's got it going on. So hey, hold it down, Nick. I appreciate you again.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Y'all have a good night. Talk soon.